Lovelies. I am Volpinx. In this video, we will be doing chapter 10 of Rigg's Saga. In the previous video, chapter 9.1, 9.2, and 9.3. 9.2 and 3 were bonus objectives, of course. 9.1 was the story of Bourgeois conquering the worm and defeating it and getting to the runes of, I guess, the runestone of Asgard. Continuing them in chapter 9.2 and 3, the bonus objective. I know in 9.3 we had to, it was exploit for Rhine steels sections. Now it didn't specify exactly how to do it, so that was the most frustrating part. As I was recording, figuring out at the same time, it was 4 territories of Rhine steel to have, and that objective was completed. Continuing on, we go into chapter 10, which is now we have to choose 6 clan members out of the clans that we have faced. In previous videos, I know this has happened before with the 5 clan members. I think it was chapter 7 or 8. There was 5 clan members to choose from. I believe it was 8. Chapter 8, we had to choose one of the 5. Egil was our first one for the story mode. And then we had Brand, which was for our bonus objectives. I found Egil more appealing, very entertaining, very charismatic person. And I had enjoyed that chapter with Egil. Brand is very neutral and just went along with it. It was like Rigg's puppy, pretty much. Anyways, so now we are in chapter 10 and we have to choose one of these 6 here. As you can see, we have, starting from the beginning, we've got Egil, who is from the Wolf clan. We have Harvar, which is from the Goat clan. Bourgeois from the Bear clan. Then Brand from the Deer clan. Liv from the Raven clan, and then you have Svrarn from the Boar clan, each with their own distinct traits. Egil is very military based. The more warriors you have, the happier your villagers are. Havar is very goat based, so it's more sheep you have, the more food you obtain. Bourgeois is interesting in its own way. You can survive in winters, as well as you have Kaja the bear to obtain more or better production out of your villagers, as well as Bourgeois. Brand is pretty much a good starter, neutral base, just to feel the waters. The more fame you obtain, the more resources you get. Liv is very crown based, trading, and has mercenaries to obtain more resources. And Svrarn is very lore based. The more lore you obtain, the better you get for stats. Their healing huts are menders, so instead of healing and obtaining food, they heal and obtain lore for more lore bonuses. So each has their own specific trade. Let's choose for our story quest. Let's do this. Interesting. So we have Svrarn from the Boar clan to choose for our story campaign. I'm gonna remove him from the list, so when we come back to this in the next video, we know that we have 5 to choose instead of 6 to choose from for our bonus objectives. Moving on, we shall start the game, of course. Now, I know that we are on chapter 10 and I did some extra research. We're getting closer to the end of Rigg's Saga. So after his story has been completed, I also have the Cross of Vindar, which is a DLC depending on what country you're from. It's an extra added bonus separate from the deluxe version. It's not included. So, Vimbuvinta, you have reached the Belgiumir's throat, the narrow pass opening on Bifrost. Winter seems to know no end here. Interesting. And then we have Chosen Farn. Mender's huts replace the healer's hut, can colonize neutral zones of wildlife, and for a extra cost. Wolves and brown bears in the colonized zone become friendly and won't attack units, which is very important, especially when we have wolves that are already there. And I know with Farn, you can tame the wolves and have them included as your military units, which is very handy to have, almost like a tamer. So Svarn is a tamer. Each additional territory gives a 2 max population, which is good to have so that we don't have to build as many houses as before. Unlocking new knowledge gives a 5+ fame bonus. That's also good to have, knowing that Svarn is very lore-based clan. No penalties to happiness for non-upgraded houses and town halls. So we know that we don't even have to upgrade the town hall or the houses, and they would just be happy. Clan can only trade with neutral factions, so even if it's a bad faction to trade from, it would not be good. So each fame bonus, so heritage requires 200 fame, gain free knowledge +1 does not count towards lore victory or blessing unlocked. Svan heals friendly animals in the zone he's in and gains an ability to tame one. As I said before, Svan is very much a tamer. Great blessings, 500 fame. You get bonuses per three of those little objective things. Freya reduces winter penalty, 70% for food, 50% for wood. Bald plus 5%, 5%, it's not percent, +5 happiness and +2 lore protection. Jord, your enemy and upgraded defense towers get 10% attack power. He's pretty interesting to have, but we shall start Filmbevitte with Svarn, our bannerman. Look at that. The Boar Clan. 'Tis the Boar Clan. You said it was getting warmer, Havard. I stand corrected. Good thing we have better clothes now. I love Egiel. Egiel's the best. Speak for yourself, golden boy. This is Filmbevinta. What now? The Internal Winter Love. Little bit of love. Which means we are never going to get past this here wall of ice. Ooh. So what now? Is this the end of the road? No, Eternal is a poet. No, Eternal is a poetic license not to be taken literally. Vimbovinta is an extremely harsh and long winter that is supposed to last several years. Legend says it is a harbinger of Ragnarok. If they are to be believed, Hedrun might be close to achieving his goal. Then we only have to wait for the return of spring. Then we may not look forward to spring after all. Ooh. The blizzard has lifted. What are those wretched figures? What are those wretched figures? A frightful sight indeed. Luckily, they are frozen solid, but you are right, Havar. If the wall is bound to thaw, so are they. What a particular feeling. We usually dread the coming of winter, not its end. Belgiumir's throat is the funnel-shaped gorge, and we are on its broad end. I suggest we spread out our settlement to weaken the impact of the attack. A reasonable solution. That way no one will bear the full brunt of the assaults. Barn and I will be defending the middle. So be it. Aegea will protect our right flank. Oh, got it. And Havar, the left one. As you command. Interesting. Okay. Then it is settled. Let us gather as many resources as we can and prepare to resist the charge when Fimbulvinter ends. Ooh. Yes, Fimbulvinter. I am shocked to have... Oh. A Droger Jotun. A Droger. Fallen Valkyrie. And there's... Oh my god. There's so many of them. Oh, this is gonna be intense. Okay. What do we have here? We've got deer and we've got wood. Right, got the deer first. We also have fishing too. Oh, and then probably should build a harbor. Oh. Oh, that is so cool. So each clan, because that was automatic, Aegea has organized a feast, which currently puts me into the same perspective. Oh. Okay. Interesting. It's only year 1 right now. The first year has flown by. We have 3 more years before the end of Fimbulvinter. The air is getting warmer. Oh, Havar organized a feast. Oh, there's stone right there. It's like hidden right behind a tree. No wonder I couldn't find it. 2 years left before the thaw. Now is the time to rest. Oh, we've got a few of them already coming. That is so cool. You can transfer zones with each other. Excuse me. Pointless. How does that even happen? You have a marketplace there, another one, another one, another one. How does that AI think? Like, okay, you got a working marketplace there. And you have another one. And you have another one. I don't get it. And a brewery. And then another one. Another year has passed. Vindivinta should end next year if the legends da 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 da. The Luther. Placenta is over. The dead are inbound. Ooh. Brace yourselves for battle. This is a final assault. Da 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 da. Didn't read the last little bit. That's okay. Very good. Phew. That was not an easy battle. Salvage whatever is left and heal the wounded. Hello. That wall of ice is melting. Oh, that is even better. It's about time. Let's get out of here before I cool down. At last, I just hope what lies beyond is not even colder. Even I am fed up with all that snow. I think I got rime in me boots. I fear the worst is yet to come. Indeed, beyond Belgimir's throat is the Bifrost and Hedrun. We must stop this madman. Yes, we must stop him. Stop him indeed. We must carry on. Whatever is next will be the end of our quest. We are near the northern borders of Northgard. I can only promise you more blood and tears, but our fate and that of Northgard, perhaps all of humanity, will soon be sealed. Let us march on to Bifrost. Very good. Continue. As chapter 10 has been successful, and moving on to the bonus objectives. Ah, wow. Look at that. We got 2 out of the 3. That's great. Build at least 6 upgraded defense towers. That's all we have to do next video. Oh, that's fantastic. So we've got survive without building a defense tower. I didn't even think of that. Do not let any of your other allies to fall. So, regardless, we would have gotten 2 out of 3. But in next video, we will choose a different banner maiden or bannerman for our next video for the bonus objectives. The only objective we need to conquer is to upgrade 6 defense towers, which is not so bad. Regardless, it would have to be played again because you could build defense towers, or you wouldn't have to build any at all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, bye.